Hey Adam, Grant Putnam here. Just want to go over the quote that I'm sending over to you via email today for the tree trimming. So, to trim the trees in your yard, especially the 2 cherry trees, it's much better idea if we can use a machine, a lightweight machine that's an aerial lift. So it's like a man lift with a hydraulic arm that lifts you up in the air. On my email, I'll send you a YouTube video of the machine that we're renting. But we're only renting it for the month of August. Okay, then after August, we won't have the machine. So if you want to trim the trees this year, we'd have to schedule it as soon as we can for August. Okay. Then you're going to notice in the quote, I gave you different options as far as what you might decide you want to get trimmed. The items that I labeled as the high priority items are the items that equal your subtotal on your quote. So those items include the 1 red maple tree here and the 2 big cherry trees in the front of your house. Okay. The red maple tree, because if it gets too big, you're going to have possible snow damage. Okay, because the branches get too long, they have no rigidity, and they crack in the snow. And second reason is because if the tree grows too big, all the plants underneath the tree are not going to get any sunlight, so they're going to start looking worse and worse over time. So I suggest trimming that 1 blow-good maple and the 2 cherry trees for similar reasons, because proportionally they look too big now anyways. And the second reason is because you're going to lose your grass underneath those 2 trees. Okay. The other item that I saw as a high priority is the white pine trees and the 1 taxus. The 1 taxus is the neighbor's plant that is overhanging the fence. The white pines are like 50 feet tall. Okay, and those, if you don't trim those back, the problem is if you wait too long and you try to too aggressively trim the trees, say if you trim them too far back, then the branches won't regrow, because all the growth buds are at the tips of the branches on white pine trees. So that's something to take in consideration, and I would definitely trim those trees at least every other year, because once they get too big and too wide, then you're not going to be able to trim them back far enough, and essentially you're going to lose the lawn, or eventually you have to cut down the trees. So those definitely require maintenance. The other optional items, which are not included in your price, but I listed as optional items on your quote, was the group of evergreen spruce trees over here, the group of pear trees over here, which we cannot access with the machine that we're renting, because I don't think there's enough. It's 5.5 feet wide, the machine, there's not enough space to get back here, so that would have to be done with a ladder and a pole pruner. Okay. And then there's also some group of evergreens over here, which I didn't even price for you, but if you wanted to, I could give you a price on that as well. Okay, so you'll notice on there, and you'll notice on the email, there's also be more videos explaining what trees that we're suggesting to trim. But this video is designed to show you which trees that I'm recommending to trim, and those are the trees that are priced out including within your total on your proposal. Okay. And just want to reiterate, the month of August is when we'll be trimming the trees, and a typical tree company only has a bucket truck, so they can't drive onto your lawn. Alright, and then hence you can't do this without the same type of machine we have. 90% of tree companies don't have a nifty lift machine, which is a lightweight machine that doesn't destroy the lawn. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.